Mobile phones. Pretty much everybody has one these days, right? Well, now they've become an even more useful part of your timing kit with the launch of Race Result EventTools app. The app is available on both Android and iOS, but not just phones and tablets. We've worked hard to ensure maximum compatibility with both Android TVs and Google Chromebooks as well, allowing you smaller, simpler, and cheaper setups no matter where you need them. The app brings your favorite Race Result 12 tools to the palm of your hands and is also used to connect to the new Race Result Bluetooth reader. This has been a 3-year search for the perfect product for our needs. We didn't want a product that tied you into a single use case. We wanted something flexible for you to use no matter where you want, whether that's out in the middle of the race course, race pack collection, or results kiosks and displays. So, once I log into the app and select one of my events, I've got a few options on my screen. And we'll start with the most obvious, the Bluetooth reader. Inside here, the first option we have is checkpoint. This is for your remote splits where you might need to manually check participants in for an ultra trail or something like that. I simply open it up, connect to the device, and we have a few more settings specific to the device. The first is one of our key requirements for this app, which is adjustable power. You can adjust the output power of the device from 5 dBm all the way up to 30, although that does come with a hit on the battery life. Since I'm inside today, I'm going to keep it nice and low at 5 dBm. I select my timing point, which is my split point, and I have a couple of scan modes, either standard or push to scan, which we'll look at shortly. I launch the screen, and you see I've already been testing this. So I already have my data backed up. But I go ahead, I hit start, and instantly the device starts reading the chips in range. You'll see on the screen we have the time, the chip code, the timing point, and an indication as to whether that time has been uploaded to your event file already. Rest assured, all of the data from the reader is backed up to your local device. So if for some reason you can't upload the data, you can go back at any time and reprocess and re-upload this. If I need to change the settings, I stop reading, I open the settings, and I'll change now to push to scan. With push to scan, rather than turning the reader on and off, I push and hold the scan button, it scans my transponders, and when I release it, it stops. The next option for the Bluetooth reader is chip check. This is the same chip check you're familiar with from Race Result 12, so it doesn't look much different. Again, connect to your device, set the output power, and now in the bottom left, you can select your list. I'll use one I pre-prepared earlier. I simply hit the start button, and you'll notice first of all that the display goes full screen. This is to prevent participants accidentally going back out of it when it's set up at your event. When I scan a transponder, the details are shown exactly as you've come to know and love of the Race Result 12 chip check. The next feature is one of your favorites and one a lot of you have been asking for, the Race Result checking kiosks. I can go ahead, open up a kiosk, and now at the search screen, I don't have to type a name or bib. I can use my phone's camera as a QR scanner to directly search my participants. And that could be any field you like, whether it's a registration ID or unique number that you create. You have the same full functionality of the checking kiosks, but now with direct access on your phone. You don't have to log in through Race Result 12 either. You can also access the checking kiosks directly from the login screen of the app using the event ID, kiosk name, and the unique token in the URL. And the final feature is a simple but effective tool for a lot of your races, manual timing. Again, go in, select the timing point. Now you have a very simple interface for you or your volunteers and staff to enter bib numbers and record a time. Just like that. And again, all of this data is backed up to your device. So if you need to send it later, you can always reprocess and upload at any time. Not only do we have checking kiosks, we also have results kiosks. Now this is a new implementation specific for the EventTools app. So you have a few different options. You'll see we can view and print, or print only. I'm going to go ahead and print, but printing from your phone? I'll show you that in a minute. I can choose some info text to display and which fields I want to display by default. I can also adjust the display time. So maybe, for example, you want to have it on a TV for participants to take a selfie in a photo booth. You could make the display time longer to make this easier for your participants. You can also lock the screen with a specific PIN number to prevent anyone accidentally going out and going and playing with the rest of your event file. Once I select my certificate sets, I can go ahead and connect to the Bluetooth reader again for a nice simple setup. We'll load it up, connect to the device, again set the power, and now I'll also go and connect to a Bluetooth printer. This was a decision we had to make. We've opted to support the Epson TM-M30 at this time due to its global availability and reliable functionality. You can pair with that printer directly in the app, select your paper size in case you do want larger or smaller paper, and it's ready to go. Once I start the kiosk, I can type a name as normal or use my Bluetooth reader to search a participant, and then it will load the certificate directly in the app and it will print it out for your participants ready to go. Of course, with all things Race Result, you can expect a lot more to come from this app in the near future. For now, I hope you enjoy using it and I look forward to seeing you again next time.